No more Mr. Nice Guy. We taking what we want. Venom and Smoke Podcast, you heard me?
It's Friday. We're here at the Venom and Smoke Show. This is your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday. I'm trying to wait. That's why we're a little late for the rest of the people, but we got Jay in the house, man. So we're gonna get this show started, man.
Yo,
Jay, man, how you doing?
What's up, brother? Hey, you know how it is.
Been a while, man. You missed last week's show, but hey.
I'm back. My bad. I had some technical difficulties.
Well, I'm glad. What's up, Lala?
Hey, Lala.
What's up, Vic?
What's up, Vic?
Oh, share the podcast of everyone. Unfortunately, you still at work. I understand, man. It's Friday. You recuperating from Thursday. I understand. You know, all the injuries are healed. My wife whipped my ass on the show last night, but all my injuries healed. So I'm ready to go. All right, man.
Yeah, she whooped your ass on camera too.
Yeah, 3 times. 3.
There's no way for her to get out of that if they bring that to court.
It's all right. It was all love. But what's not love? James Harden traded to the 76ers for Ben Simmons. Who you think won that trade?
Honestly, I think New York, the Nets won that trade. Brooklyn won that trade 10 times. And not just because they got, Ben Simmons. I honestly think that the other guy that they picked up with
they picked up 2 other guys. They picked up 2 starters. They picked up Steph Curry and they picked up Andre Drummond.
Yeah, I think that Andre Drummond is a piece that they could use and over there in Brooklyn.
Oh, and all it was missing was a center. And all he know how to do is rebound and put the ball back in the hole.
That's all he needs to do.
And then you pick up Steph Curry. All you lost was James Harden and Paul Millsap. Okay.
Bye.
But you get Ben Simmons, who, like I said last week, is defensive as hell. People like to shit on his offense, but it's defensive. He's the only person I've seen other than Kawhi lock down Giannis. Like one-on-one. That's how big he is. People don't realize how big Ben Simmons is. That's why I said, if Ben Simmons goes to the Nets, watch out. And people were laughing at me. I'm like, Ben Simmons goes to the Nets, he don't have to be the man on that team. We know who the man on the team is. The man is number 7 when he come back. That's the man.
Yeah.
People don't want to
right now, maybe he'll have to step it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To pick up that slack.
But he's still not even a number 2 man.
No.
That's the half a man when he there. Half a man, as Charles Barkley said. Half a man, half a season. Kyrie Irving is the other man.
Yeah.
We don't need you to do nothing but distribute the ball. And then you got Andre Drummond who can get you 20 and 20 like it's nothing. And then you got Seth Curry, who's not that far. His brothers are the greatest shooter of all time, but Seth can shoot the ball. Seth
and that's all he's going to need to do is shoot the ball.
Patty Mills go to the bench. And now your bench is better.
Yep.
The Nets came away, robbed them. The Nets robbed the 76ers.
Yep.
Robbed them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Harden is a good basketball player. I was looking at the situation. I just don't think he can handle the pressure.
No, Vic, that's his brother, Seth, not Steph. We talking about Seth. Yeah. No, he didn't lead the Warriors. We talking about
Crazy.
Seth.
He'll be
Hell
leaving
no.
the Warriors when he says, "All right, I'm retiring." That dude is going to be a
You
Warrior
know,
for
he
life.
got traded. That will still be going on. Yeah, it's his brother. But Seth is no scrub, man. Seth is,
Nah, he could shoot.
and
I
he
have
can
a
play
friend. I
defense.
have a friend of mine that used to live in North Carolina back in the day. That 2 houses down from where he lived, Seth Curry and his brother used to live.
Right.
And when they were little kids, at 10, 11, 12 years old, those kids were shooting the lights out.
And some part they say when he was younger, they say Seth was the better shooter. That's what they were saying. And then
Probably.
Steph, became Steph. But I tell people, I say the Nets. Now this is all on Nash now. Now you got a team now, Nash. It's even better than the Harden. They got better.
Yes.
See, there's a lot of people saying this. The 76ers won that trade because they got James Harden. I'm like, no, they didn't. They had to give up 2 starters, 2, along with Ben Simmons, who potential is through the roof. So if he plays to his potential, the Nets have won this trade. They stolen this trade. That was almost worse than the CJ McCollum trade that I'm gonna talk about in a few. They robbed the 76ers. They robbed them.
Yep.
No gun.
With a smile on their face. Thank you.
No gun, no mask. They robbed them.
I was watching a show earlier where I guess this is All-Star Weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And they had LeBron and they had
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that in the future.
How about the picks?
About the picks.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's exactly what I saw. And I was like, ooh.
Man, I was dying laughing at that. We're gonna talk about that though. But,
Charles Barkley is a joke, man. That motherfucker's funny as hell.
Charles Barkley did all that, man. He set that up. Charles Barkley was petty, man.
Yeah, that motherfucker's funny as hell. You don't want to play for me now? Get out of here.
We got more trade deadline takes. My Pistons got Marvin Bagley in the deal. Like I said, the Pelicans, they got CJ McCollum for basically nothing. They fucking gave up nothing for CJ McCollum. So if the losers of the trade deadline, I say the Lakers.
The Knicks.
Look, the Knicks, they're falling apart. But the Lakers, because I told y'all when y'all went all in for AD, y'all ruining, y'all don't do that. Do not do that. He got y'all 1 chip. That's all he gonna get you. And now they looking for draft. Why nobody want to trade with us? Y'all don't have any draft capital. Y'all gave it all to the Pelicans.
Not only that, look at you're expecting me to give you draft picks for guys that are on their way out.
Yes. And you want me to give you young players for Russell Westbrook? Who else y'all have besides y'all big 3 that's worth the damn? Lakers.
You built that. Really, LeBron built that squad, and
people was
the chemistry is just not there.
Old. People were saying the team was too old, and nobody want to listen. I say in basketball, you can have 1 or 2 old people on there. That's it. After that, a team full of old people will not beat young people in basketball just because, or full court. We're talking about full court. Half court, we can use our craftiness and our advantages. Then in half court, because we can box them in. But in a full court game, there's something called youth. You can't beat that. They running up and down the court. You still trying to go back down there once. You out of breath. You old. You can't get up as high as you used to. These kids jumping out the gym. You not beating these kids in the full court game.
Nope.
You need some young legs. They got all these old legs. They falling apart. Nobody wants them. They old. They're the oldest team in the league. They old. And
But
I
they
say this
thought all that experience, was going to be better in the long run, but there's no chemistry.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? There's
only
none.
matters in the playoffs. In the regular season, to get to the playoffs, is health.
Yeah, and AD is,
they're old.
he's not a very healthy person. He's always getting hurt. And he don't get hurt for
We
like
can
2 or
sign
3
up for the
days.
Lakers, Jay. We can sign up for the Lakers, Jay.
Probably. Shit.
Me and LeBron about the same age. So I know I can get in there. I'm like, come on, we can go ahead on and go out there and try out, because it's getting old people. It's like the 40 and older league over there, man. It's old. They're old. I watch them play, and I'm like, this shit is horrible.
That would be better back in the day, the old school 80s, 90s, where they played a slower game. They played a more ball control game, where now it's run and gun, run and gun, run and gun.
Yeah, Lakers fans don't want to hear it. But I'm like, I told one of them, Gary, I'm going to call you out. I told one of them, I was like, y'all don't have any draft capital. You shouldn't have gave it for AD. Look who they gave for AD. They gave Lonzo Ball, who's balling for Chicago before he got hurt. They gave up Julius Randle, who was balling before he lost his mind in New York. I'm just saying, Brandon Ingram, balling. They gave up Josh Hart, who just got traded, but he was good, a good little piece. They gave up 4 tradable pieces just for one player. And draft picks. I'm like,
for
what?
one dude.
For one championship. Y'all did that for one championship. Not to mention y'all traded for Russell Westbrook.
Which
then y'all
is
gave up
horrible.
more capital. Y'all gave up Kyle Kuzma for Russell Westbrook. And Kuzma is balling this year. All the young pieces y'all had, if they just let that team grow, the Lakers would be better off with that young squad right there. They'd have won
with LeBron
another 2 championships without LeBron. Like, LeBron never came there. It'd have probably been championship contention right now, because
even if they would have kept all those players with LeBron, they would have did some work with that.
Those players need to grow up. That's why I tell people laughing at my Pistons. I say, when these young players grow up and your favorite team is old, we're gonna be beating the hell out of y'all, because these young players need to get experience and grow up. And LeBron's why I say LeBron will never be my GOAT, because he doesn't make anybody better. People get better when they leave. Kuzma got better when he left. Kyrie Irving, you can say, got better for when he left.
Like, because you got to pass the ball to him all the time.
Yes. Lonzo Ball definitely got better when he left LeBron.
Oh, hell yeah, he did. He was a joke sitting over there. And when he left, they saw, damn, this kid could actually ball.
Brandon Ingram, better. All that young core, all of them got better around the time they're supposed to get better, which is about 3 years, 3, 4, you start to get better. All they want to rush. We got LeBron. That's why I say I'd have traded LeBron James. And people like, why? Why would we trade LeBron? I said, because he's nothing but trouble. Anywhere he goes, he's trouble.
Do you know what they could have gotten for him?
Hell,
you know what I'm saying? Like, even draft pick wise, not even player wise.
They probably could have got like the next 10 years of draft picks from somebody.
Yep.
And I'm just saying. Y'all talking about how the crazy took over the nut house. Players just can't see where and when they play gross. Lonzo was good before Ball. No, he wasn't. Lonzo was not good before Brian. Lonzo was decent. I'm not going to say good. He ain't get good till he came to the Pelicans.
Yeah,
that's when people start respecting Lonzo. When he came to the Pelicans, and I get the Pelicans that they made him find his game and his jump shot, because he didn't have a jump shot in LA. He found his jump shot, and now he's a beast in Chicago.
Yep.
See that See, that's what he should have been if the Lakers would have just waited. Just wait. It's okay. Suck. My Pistons suck right now, but I see the bigger picture. It's like we're getting young people. We're the youngest team in the league, damn near. We don't supposed to win games right now because we're young. You're young, you don't know shit. You go out there, you do stupid shit, and you lose games. Cool, you figure out how to win, and then boom, you there. I'm seeing there's going to be more small market teams that are going to be beasts when all these older people die off, as they say. They die off and go get retired. Small market teams are going to be beasts because they just picking up young talent. And they, like Ja Morant, don't want to leave Memphis. He's going to stay in Memphis. You know, you got a lot of loyal young talent. The only one who's not loyal is Big Boy down here. No, Lonzo is not the better brother. I'm sorry. He's not. Talent-wise, he's not. LaMelo got the highest ceiling. LaMelo do. I'm sorry. Even their daddy admit LaMelo was the better ball. He has a better handles. Only thing Lonzo got better than him is defense. LaMelo is a better passer, better shooter, better playmaker. Lonzo is better on defense. That's it. LaMelo is going to be the star of this league, man. You better put some respect on Melo's name. I'm just saying. Like, I seen it on TV. Even though they was losing, he just dropped 30 like it's nothing. Lonzo ain't dropping 30 like it's nothing.
No.
Come on, man. It's okay that it's always like the younger brother. They usually get the best talent most times because they get to watch the older brother work out and, and they take a little bit of this game, a little bit of that game. But LaMelo is going to be the better person. Because look at it, you can tell. When Lonzo was LaMelo age, Lonzo was trash. Let's put it that way. Now, if we keep growing, if LaMelo keep growing, and he's already better at Lonzo now, at that age, you could kind of grow it, and you can see that LaMelo will be the better ball. But let's give your Hornets some praise. I'm not sleep. That's just being real. See, you looking at Lonzo now. Lonzo been in the league how many years? About what, 5? 3, 4? 4?
Yeah, about that.
LaMelo been in the league twice, 2 years. Been in the league 2 years. And he bought the Hornets, who were garbage the year before, to the play-in game last year. So that means just by him being on the team, he brought them close to the playoffs. What did Lonzo do for the Lakers? Bro, his years were trash in the Lakers. So you cut the Lakers years were trash. People were calling him a bust. If he was good, he would still be with the Lakers.
They were clowning him.
Bro, dude was barely getting 10 points a game. Like, I know you're a Lonzo fan. Lonzo is good now. It took him to go to 3 teams. But did he ever bring a team to the playoffs, like almost to the playoffs like LaMelo did? Because I call it the playoffs. It was a one-end play-in game, so it's basically a playoff game. Like LaMelo. LaMelo raised that team up. He's a better player. He makes his teammates better than Lonzo. It's okay. And LaMelo is younger. So that's why he's better, because he's younger. Because you see that as him young. You translate it. It's not like I'm saying, it's not like I'm not even saying by it's like a lot. But he's better because I'm like, you can look at it. It's an eye test. He's better. He pops off the screen. Lonzo kind of do his thing, does the dirty work. He's less flashy. He good at what he does. But LaMelo is going to be the bigger star. That's what it is. How many All-Star teams has Lonzo made? It's like we let you know we want to go who better, right? How many All-Star teams Lonzo made? How many All-Star teams Melo made? Thank you. But like I was trying to give your Pelicans some props for robbing the Blazers, but you won't keep talking about Lonzo Ball. The Blazers got robbed because the Blazers gave up not only CJ McCollum, but they gave up Larry Nance Jr. and somebody else they gave up. But they get all that for somebody garbage. Y'all ain't give up nothing to get CJ McCollum. Now, if Fat Boy don't get his fat ass off the fucking sofa eating bonbons and want to play with this team, trade him next year. Do not sit on Zion Williams. Trade him to the Knicks. Get Julius Randle back. Call it a day. Because you need to get he didn't need to play or get his big ass out of here. Because they have a ready-made team to win now. I can say Pelicans die with that trade. Y'all should make noise now. I won't clown y'all.
What's up, everybody?
That is telling Eric that LaMelo is a better ball than Lonzo, but it's okay. It's all you.
That's a lie.
It is. It's better.
That's a lie.
How many All-Star appearances that Lonzo have? 0.
I'm about to say not much. How
many LaMelo has? How many times LaMelo brought his team to the play-in game almost in the playoffs? How many times Lonzo did it? 0. Better play. LaMelo is a better player because he's younger and he's making his teammates better. Now of course Lonzo's going to go to the playoffs now because he's on a better team.
Yes.
But I have tried to tell Eric, bro, LaMelo, even the daddy admits that. Yes, Eric. But even the daddy admits that LaMelo is the better one.
LaMelo is a better player. I'm about to say, didn't the daddy say that from the jump? He
said that from the jump. He like the middle child is the garbage one. He basically said that. Everything he said is true.
Yep.
Everything the daddy said was going to happen happened.
As much as you hate to say, you got to give the daddy credit.
He was right. Everything he said. I'm gonna get all 3 of my boys to the NBA. Technically, the other one is in the G League, but that's still the NBA.
It's still the NBA. That's how I checked.
He said the third one is trash, which was basically what it was. He is. He said LaMelo's gonna be the best one out of the 3, which is true.
It is for LaMelo right now. He's the better player. That's facts.
You can numbers. The numbers is LaMelo numbers is better. I'm like, what the fuck? There's no slight to Lonzo. Sometimes his little brother is better than the big brother. And Lonzo's hurt. So the best ability is availability.
Availability, always.
Mm-hmm.
Always. But
always.
The All-Star may be a popularity contest. Then why, if he's so good, why is Lonzo never made one? And he's a popular person. And the reserves are not a popularity contest. That's the stars only.
And the NBA All-Star Game is the best All-Star Game.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's the best.
By far and beyond. Way better than baseball.
By far. The Blazers trade was agreed about. That was a robbery. The Pelicans robbed the Blazers to get CJ McCollum. They robbed them. They robbed them just like the Nets, Izzy's Nets robbed the 76ers. They robbed them. It was highway robbery. Yep. I know we're entitled to our opinion, but you might respectfully disagree, but you're wrong. You know, the numbers back us up. It's okay. You can like Lonzo. I'm not going to hate on your opinion. It's okay. But like I say, we were talking about your thoughts. Is this since you're a Nets fan, and we went past the Ben Simmons, Harden.
Okay, first of all, are we surprised that Harden wanted out of Brooklyn? We're not. You're not surprised. It's not the first team. It ain't the second team. And plus, Brooklyn, they got Curry, they got Drummond, and they got 2 future number 1 picks.
Yes.
And they're not going to be lotto picks, but still, you just got young and you paid and you kind of replenish what you gave up for Harden. So it's a win. It's one of those win-win scenarios. But Philly had
no, Brooklyn won on that trade. Brooklyn won.
Oh yeah, Philly.
Y'all need a center, Izzy, and y'all got. And you know me. I know Drummond. He was playing for Detroit for most. Mm-hmm. He can get you 20-20 on any night.
Yes, he can.
When he motivated, he's the best, one of the best centers in the league. Win motivated. So maybe he can get motivated because he'll get you 20-20 in a couple blocks, and you'll be like, damn, well, he's just a beast.
Yeah.
Now, can he guard Embiid?
No. He's in Embiid is in his head. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing.
He can slow him down, but not shut him down. I don't think nobody can shut Embiid down.
Right now,
slowing him down would be a big help because he's a monster.
Yeah, but think about Embiid. I worry about his injuries. How long can he hold up doing this shit?
But once again, we're the only way Philly wins because and you just said it, the best. Harden is available right now. He can play, whereas Simmons wasn't doing a goddamn thing for you.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I hope Ben Simmons was training hard.
I hope so too.
Not sitting on his ass, because he should have been knowing this was coming. He should have been playing at the YMCA. So.
He should have just stayed in shape for principle. You know what I'm saying? He should have just stayed in shape just for in case something like this happens. He walks out on the floor in Brooklyn and drops 30.
I'm just saying, listen, we going from one tough place to another. People of fucking Brooklyn is not going to put up with that shit.
No.
So he need to go ahead on and toughen up.
Exactly. Because
go ahead.
Right now, he is probably hated more than Philly than fucking Ivan Drago right about now.
He's hated more than Santa Claus.
Exactly.
Than Santa Claus. I'm saying, if he doesn't work out the Nets, his career over.
Oh, absolutely.
It's over. So you better ball for your life. And like I say, Seth Curry is the biggest get in here because I'm like, how the fuck did y'all get Seth Curry in this?
I'm like, I couldn't believe they got Seth Curry. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. So now you got a shooter, you got someone in the low post, and you got Young.
Then you got a defense. All three can play defense. Mm-hmm. All three. And that's the weakness of the Nets is defense. You got rid of the worst defender in the league in James Harden.
The weakness
Mr. Olay.
The weakness of the Nets is their coaching. I said it.
Yeah, but if you got KD, you don't need much coaching. Once he come back, you don't need much coaching in the playoffs. He showed you that last year. He was a toe away from going to the conference final.
Yes, they were.
We talking about a toenail, maybe a toenail away. You think Steve Nash was coaching that? Hell no. It was get the ball to KD and move out the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Get a rebound.
You know who was standing there? James Harden, all hurt, broken up, can't do nothing. They're standing on the side watching KD go crazy.
Fucking gimp.
I'm just saying. I was in Vegas for that game. I remember that. I was in Vegas watching that game, and I'm like all they did was some defense. Defense wins that game because KD, no way KD's supposed to lose a game scoring that many points.
Yeah,
exactly.
No way. I'm screaming, it's over. And they say, oh, his toe was on the line. I say, it's over. He called this shot. That's going to be like one of the greatest walk-offs ever. And he did that. He did that with nobody.
Exactly.
So you give him Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond.
And a part-time Kyrie Irving?
Yes. I think eventually they're going to stick his ass with that shot. He going to be full-time. They're going to say, look, we going for a championship, bro. They're going to hold him down and stick him with it.
This is the best.
At this point, that team is built for it right now. With the pieces that they put in, they should be making some noise in the East. I'm not going to disrespect Milwaukee.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but they should be making some noise in the East.
All the Heat.
Yeah. Well, the Heat.
Yeah, the Heat. Yeah, you're right. It's not going to be easy.
Beat those teams, though.
Yes, now they are. Now they are.
I said this last week. I said if y'all get Ben Simmons, y'all a championship team. I say that just for Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing y'all gonna get Seth Curry and Andre Drummond.
Yeah.
That's the thing at I want people to realize. They robbing people. Like
speaking of robbing people, How about the sorry ass old AARP team out west not naming the Clippers?
Talk about the Lakers. We talked about that old YMCA team they had right there.
Yes, sir. Not making any deals.
They don't have nothing, is it? Is it? What do they have? Is it?
They can't trade Westbrook because he makes too much money. And they traded away everybody to get that team assembled.
The only person they could have traded him for was John Wall, and the Rockets don't want him back. They don't want Russell back.
No, hello. And LeBron can walk away after the season? Shit.
Look, if I'm Cleveland, I'm telling LeBron, hell no. Stay away from my fucking young talent. Get the fuck. That's why I'm going to tell him, get the fuck. Go somewhere else. Don't you even think about coming here. He's seeing Cleveland now. Or I can go back again to Cleveland. Oh, fuck you. If I'm Dan Gilbert, fuck you. Don't you touch this.
Hey.
Yeah, but they'll think about how many asses they could put in the seat. So bringing him back for let's say his goodbye run, I could see them doing.
Well, he can't touch the team. You sit your ass down. Don't touch the team.
That's a nice young team that they finally became, and I wouldn't want to mess with that team.
That's what I'm saying. I would tell LeBron, no thanks, but no thanks. Go back to the Heat.
Speaking of another sorry-ass team that didn't do nothing, the Knicks. What the fuck?
Nobody want them. Nobody want what they selling. They made the whole team available. It's the first time I ever saw that. They made the whole team available, and nobody wanted nothing on the Knicks.
Which I'm like, damn, y'all are actually decent. Y'all playing decently, and not one move. Come on.
They got to get rid of Julius
Randle.
They beat the
Warriors last night.
They did. They beat them. But I'm just saying they got to get rid of Julius Randle. He became a problem.
But they still won.
He's a problem, though. Julius Randle is becoming a problem. They need to get rid of him.
Yeah, can't go to his left.
I think he let that all-star or that, that I'm a star go to his head.
He stood his ground. Yeah, but you lost $19 million. I'm not losing $19 million for shit. I don't care how much I don't like the place. I would throw up air balls every fucking game. I'll go in that bitch, lose every game, just start jacking up shots. You gonna bench me. If I don't want to be there, I'm just gonna keep jacking up shots. Nope. Oh. And I would go in and say, I'm doing this shit on purpose until they trade me. Every time I come in the game, I'm shooting shots. I'm going That's what it seems like Russell Westbrook doing right now, right?
Man.
KD almost got into the finals on 50% and just a toe from getting
Yeah. Yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah, he did. I might get beat up.
You put some star players around them like they're gonna with these pickups.
Don't come in here beat me up.
Is that missus?
Yeah, it's the missus talking. I'm gonna leave you alone today.
Man.
It's the premiere. It's the premiere of the Glock on the sports show.
He said we don't need the Glock on the sports show. But man, we were talking about this earlier though. Harden goes last in the NBA All-Star draft.
Yo, that shit was funny as hell.
Durant,
that shit was funny.
You could have put Durant with glasses and he's the man and shit. I'm like, no fucks given.
He said the real entry music just talk about my way. But I was laughing because Charles Barkley was being messy the whole
Yes.
He said, oh yeah. He told LeBron, please pick Fred VanVleet. Please pick it. Please pick it. All right, LeBron picked him. Say what you gonna do, KD?
Yes. Barkley made that watchable.
Yeah, Barkley was like, man, he damn sure gonna play now. He got traded.
Did you see the attitude he had on his face at the beginning of the draft, though? Like, I honestly feel that KD didn't like that comment that what's his name made, Ernie Johnson, when he said something about welcome black or something black. To do. Yeah, he used the word black instead of back or whatever like that.
He misspoke, and then he made it
Yeah.
into a joke after a while. He's like, well, Uncle Black.
And I think that's at first. I think that's what got KD like his attitude changed. And then that first set of the draft, he had that mean mug. And then when they were doing the reserves, then they got him to open up and smile a little bit. But he looked really upset.
They asked him about his injury. He was like, "No."
Yeah,
I was.
Can you tell us when you think you're gonna be back? Nope.
And then he made a joke on it with the reserve saying no timetable. And then he switched it up. But he started loosening up because Charles Barkley is hard to stay mad the whole time when he does. Because he's gonna say some shit that's gonna make you like laugh.
Yeah.
I say, he rubbing icy hot on that hamstring right now.
Yeah, he gonna play. He gonna be ready to play.
And LeBron ain't no better. LeBron is gonna ask that question. Is he ready to play?
Yes. I'm like, oh man.
I'm like, man, they literally showed James Harden he ain't shit. They basically said, I know KD wasn't gonna pick him.
No, hell no. That'd be like a slap in the face. Hell no.
Now, if Philly production goes down and then Embiid start to go down, James Harden might be finishing this league, bro. Like, he's not getting the foul calls no more. So he's not getting you 50, 60 points. He can't defend. His shooting then went down. I told people he's nothing but a 20-a-game score. He averaged 22 now. I said, if you take away his free throws, I said this last year on the show, he's a 22-point game score, a 20-point game score, I told you. He averaged 22. I told you his game is get to the free throw line. So when they made that rule to cut out them free throws for them little unnecessary acts, his numbers went down. So I tell you who he really is. He is not a prolific scorer. He's just a person who was getting to the free throw line, abusing the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's a fucking choke artist. So we're going to see in Philly. Everybody saying Philly won that trade. I said, y'all smoking some dope, some hellified dope.
No.
Ain't no way they won that trade.
No.
When Brooklyn goes on this win streak after the All-Star break, then
And
people are going to be like, oh.
Exactly.
Because really, you don't need Seth Curry to come out there to shoot the lights out. You just need him to contribute where he needs to contribute.
Yeah, he mentioned Brian sure did mention that, but KD had a fucking frown on his face. Harden Legacy took a blow on his tweet because if Philly don't win, they're going straight. Yes, they're gonna blame him because they were winning without him. It was just the Embiid show, and then you gave up Seth Curry, who was a fan favorite, and Andre Drummond was balling for them to give Embiid a break. So now you didn't took Embiid's break away.
Yep.
And now,
now he's gonna work harder.
Yeah. So Harden wasn't worth all that. James Harden was not worth all that.
No.
He's not. I'm like, I never was a Harden fan. Nasty, that was a Harden. Nasty, hate Harden. He hate Harden just as much as Chris Paul.
I don't know Chris Paul. He had me dying the other day. He had me dying the other day. He hate Chris Paul bad.
Oh, he hate Chris Paul. Oh, he hates Chris Paul. It's Chris Paul, and then it's James Harden. It goes like that. And then the city of Houston goes underneath it. The whole city. He hates the whole city of Houston. I don't know why. He used to be a Houston Oilers fan. I guess because they got rid of the Oilers, he hates Houston. And then he just hates
Tennessee.
Yeah, that's why he's a Tennessee Titans fan. That's why.
Okay.
But he's just saying because I guess the Houston Oilers got left, so he had to go to Tennessee. So that's his hate list. It's Chris Paul, James Harden, and the whole city of Houston. All Houston sports. He hates all Houston sports.
Let's see. Astros cheaters. Texans suck.
Then the Rockets.
And the Rockets.
Of course, because he's a Tennessee Titans fan, he hates the Texans.
But to go on the question or the statement, no, I don't think KD was being petty at all.
I think he was being real. He's like, I'm not
I
fucking.
think he was like, why am I gonna pick somebody that basically has said that he don't want to play? He was on my squad. You know what I'm saying? Like
probably
if
got picked
we were
first.
if we were on the good terms, I probably would have picked your ass first.
Well, no, he didn't want to be on the team. Why pick him? I agree. Why pick him?
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked him either. And if he would have fell in my lap, he wouldn't have been playing.
Mm-hmm. I just said KD. He lucky KD was hurt because KD would have been going at him in that game. I guarantee you, if KD was healthy, KD would have went at Harden's neck at that game.
Oh yes,
he'd have probably dropped 50 on Harden. They'd take Harden out of the game. Every time Harden in the game, KD say, "I got him." I guarantee you, that's what it was
going. You think about it, the kid don't play D.
He's gonna drop 50 on Harden. He lucky. I guarantee you gonna tell everybody to go at Harden. Every time Harden on there, that's what Giannis did. That's how they won that's how Giannis' team won. They say go ahead.
Like when the next time Brooklyn plays Philly in March, you don't think that KD is going to drop 50 on Harden that night?
He might drop 50 on him.
He might
drop
the
50 ball,
yeah.
Yeah, he might drop 50 in the first half.
Yeah.
Who starts? Who wants? I'm like, I know Embiid is a beast, but I'm not leaving KD for fucking Embiid. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Yo, Embiid can only get you 2 points at a time.
Yes, he can.
KD is the greatest scorer I have seen. I'm sorry, it's scorer. Not saying player. Scorer I have seen in my damn most efficient. I'm gonna say it this way: most efficient scorer in my damn lifetime. I didn't see efficient. He can get you KD. He can get you 40. He can get you 40 on like 20 shots. Not even 20. Sometimes 15 shots and a couple free throws. He got you 40.
Yeah.
That's
efficiency. He gets in a rhythm. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. The same thing with Curry and the Warriors. If he gets in a rhythm, it's a done deal.
Won't bother. Half court, no problem.
Yeah, like nothing switched.
He's more efficient than Curry though, because Curry is short. He's 7 feet tall. You can't block
with
his
a crazy ass wingspan.
Exactly.
You can't block his shot. You can't. I mean, he's fast. He's quick enough and got enough handle to get around you if you try to play him up close.
Mm-hmm.
He is close to the perfect basketball athlete you want. And I tell the people, I say, efficiency wise, nobody can touch this dude. Because I never see nobody walk in. All I need is 15 shots, 30. Yeah, quiet 30-point games. It's quiet. Look how the fuck he got 30. This in. Every time he hit it in.
Yeah. Exactly.
So he's like,
gonna
get on me for that comment, but to me, he's more efficient than MJ. MJ wasn't efficient; he just was a dominant scorer. He was dominant. Now, efficiency-wise, Jordan had a lot of volume. See, that's what I'm saying. If Jordan had volume, he don't need volume. Look out, man! All I need when he was with the Warriors, man, all I need is like maybe 20 shots, maybe 15.
Yeah.
I don't need a lot. Everybody else can have what they want. I don't need a lot. I'm gonna get mine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you 30. Without being like the dude with the ball in his hands. He don't need the ball in his hands a lot.
Kevin Durant is when you play NBA Jam and he's on fire. Yeah. That's him.
And I want people to get that mixed up. That's why I had to change to say efficient score.
I was like, whoa. I'm like, whoa.
Efficient. I would say efficient. That's what I think about it. Efficient score. Because he could get you 30 with less shots. I ain't never seen anything like that before. I'm like, okay, he's the number one guy, but he's only taking like 15, 18 shots and get you 30. You know what? Y'all need me. I'm going to be right here. Throw me the ball. Boom.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's go. You in trouble? Okay.
Boom.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you're from half court. Okay, boom.
Oh, you need me to get 50? Okay, give me the ball. that's what happened in Milwaukee series. Oh, you need me to get 50? Give me the ball. Give me. I have never seen that before. I have never.
Help.
Yeah. I have never seen a person say, you know what? Besides Larry Bird, I give Larry Bird that. You know what? I'll get you that.
Yeah, Larry Bird.
Yeah.
The legend, definitely. He put like you said, he could put the team on his back and keep them in the game. You know what I'm saying? But like, you need 3, give me the ball. You know what I'm saying? We're down by 2. There's 10 seconds left. Give me the ball.
Yep.
I would give the ball to LeBron.
Hell no. Unless he's passing it.
Yeah, unless he's drawing a double team and you hit the open dude, but no.
KD can be like this. You know what? I'ma chill. Kyrie, you want to do your thing? All right, 10 seconds. Give me the ball. You don't need to do your thing no more. Give it up.
Yeah.
Drained it.
And Kyrie has hit game-winning shots in a championship series.
Yes.
So.
He called this shot. It just his toe was on the line. Everybody know who was getting the ball. His toe hit the line. That's what it was. Durant, I'm sorry. I'm like, that's him and Bird are the 2 most efficient scorers I have ever seen in my life. They can tell you, hey, I'm going to drop 50 on you tonight. And drop 50 on you tonight.
You know, very few players can get away with that.
There's a report out there that Kyrie was killing Harden one-on-one and ultimately bruised Harden Eagle. Kyrie Irving is a better one-on-one player than James Harden. Shit. Kyrie Irving got one of the best handles ever.
Kyrie Irving's better than James Harden. That's a fact.
Shit. I'm like, when he got his head on straight, I'll take him when his head on straight. When his head not on straight, I'll take Harden.
He's another one. He's another one that could shoot.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving could shoot the ball. He gets hot, he'll give you 50.
And he can get in the lane. Allen Iverson in the lane.
He is definitely a slasher.
Yes. So I will take him. Yes. And a little bit better defender. Because James Harden gave play defense to save his life.
Nah, he was Olay. He would walk. He would be like, Olay, go ahead, score your 2.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
But we're going to talk about the NFL Hall of Fame 2022. Who got love? Man, that's the weakest list I have ever seen in a while. Congrats to Sam Mills for getting in. But
he deserves it. Sam Mills was great.
For I used to watch him for being here. But
yeah,
he was great. It was about time, but people like Torrey Holt didn't make it. Andre Johnson, Devin Hester. I'm like, Devin Hester should have been the first ballot Hall of Famer for special teams. He changed the game.
No, Devin Hester? What are they fucking smoking?
And no DeMarcus Well. None of them made it. But you know who made it? Tony Baselli. He was a good tackle.
Okay.
He was a good tackle.
Cliff Branch, about damn time.
About time.
Yes.
But Leroy Butler, Arthur McNally.
Who?
He was an official.
Okay.
Sam Mills, Richard Seymour. I'm saying, but I'll take Ware over Seymour. I'm sorry. I'll take Ware over Seymour. Ware was dominant for years. Dick Vermeil, of course, he made it. Brian Young. He was good, but he's not better than Andre Johnson, DeMarcus Well.
That's Brian Young from the Niners?
Yeah. He made it over them.
Yeah, I think I would have taken one of those other guys over him.
But it's a slap in the face to special teams that Devin Hester didn't get in. He changed the game. He literally changed the game. That's why they fucking pushed it up so, because Devin Hester was running shit back every week, seemed like it.
Yeah.
Devin Hester was and is the best at his position ever.
You cannot say the history of NFL without mentioning Devin Hester. The history of NFL, like, he has some moments, man. Like,
Better
wow.
kick returner than Dion?
Yes.
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 No, only because he ran some back.
Dante Hall. That's the only one who come close to Devin Hester is Dante Hall. From the Chiefs, the human joystick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the human joystick.
He was a better returner than Dion. Because, yes, you know, Dion did it. But Devin Hester, that was just his job. You know, we're just going to put you back there. We run it back, even if it's at the back of the end zone. Run it back. That's what they're telling him. They had to push the stuff up because he was running so many of them back. He's the best at his position.
He definitely deserved to be first ballot. You know what I'm saying? And go in on the first ballot.
This is a weak class. Damn.
It's a weak class. It's a weak class. Nobody in that class jumps out. Yeah, I'm a Sam Mills fan, but he don't jump out. Like, I'm going to say.
Yeah. Even those ones that they snubbed, even the snubbed ones, they wouldn't have jumped out.
Maybe Andre Johnson. Just because I can see him beating up Cortland Finnegan again. Just so I can see them show them beat up a tight player.
I think Torrey Holt was better than Andre Johnson.
You can make an argument about that. You can make an argument. It just nobody else returned the Super Bowl history. Respect 23 here. He should have been in. He ran it back. And people say, don't kick it to him. He kicked it to him and he ran it back. So I'm just saying this is a weak class, and I think it's gonna be a weak couple classes coming up until Breeze and Brady. They're gonna be 1 year apart.
Breeze, Brady, Eli. I said it.
Eli should. I'm saying if Joe Namath is in the Hall of Fame, Eli should make it. I'm just saying.
God.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. Eli should be in there just like Peyton's gonna be in there. You know what I'm saying?
Can you say that Eli is a first time Hall of Famer? No. I'm saying this. No.
He's not. He's not.
But he deserves to be in there.
In there though.
In there, yes.
He might have to wait.
But first time? No.
But just because his last name Manning, you all know how
he might go in first.
It's not even because
you know how I feel about Archie. Archie was a fucking bum. Boy, all he did was have Peyton and Eli. That's all he fucking did.
Well, you know something? 2-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time Super Bowl winner. He has multiple rings. He led the Giants to multiple rings.
Stop.
Yes.
Like I said, is he a first round Hall of Famer? No, absolutely.
He will be.
He shouldn't be.
He might be, just like most said, he might be because of his name.
Because his name, he will be.
And if that class that goes in happens to have a couple of other names in there, why not add him?
Yeah, like his draft class or whatever. Some people in his draft class that's in there, they're gonna be like, well, not throw him in there. Why
like
not?
you said, he has multiple rings. He has records.
It's all of it. It's like all of it. His numbers are better than some Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Just think about it.
Yes.
So, like, I had to pick on your Jets, but Joe Namath had piss poor numbers. His numbers were piss poor. Shit. Them fucking Kenny
You know
Stabler
what got
numbers
him
poor.
into the
The
Joe
Super Bowl.
Namath into the Hall of Fame, and I'll say it, is that he said, I'm beating the Baltimore Colts, and he beat them.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the only reason. Because if you look at his numbers
are horrible.
Yes.
Even his numbers in the Super Bowl were not fantastic, but he used the quarterback of that winning team.
Yeah, Eli Manning should get in by his numbers and titles alone.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna put it to you this way: if you go by numbers, you gotta start taking people out there. If you're going by numbers,
yep.
I'm just saying, like like I said, Troy Aikman, the most overrated quarterback. People thought Troy Aikman was doing the damage, but Troy Aikman numbers are pedestrian as hell. He just got in because he was with the triplets, the damn triplets.
Emmitt Smith was the quarterback.
Listen, They gave Troy Aikman that team. Anybody could have quarterbacked that team.
You put Dak Prescott on that team, there you go. Same results. Same results.
Shit, anybody. Like I said, anybody.
Anybody.
Tattenbaum, you put him or not. What's his name from? Tannehill. Anybody with that squad because you really didn't have. In the grand scheme of things, you really didn't have to throw.
Speaking of pissing nasty off, how the hell does Vrabel get Coach of the Year?
How the fuck did that happen?
Where did that come from?
How the fuck that happened?
Like I was watching.
I mean,
that
if you compare, I guess,
what?
records from last year to this year, they got better.
But man, that Cincinnati, they need to change that. The Cincinnati coach needed that shit. We need to start adding postseason to this.
You could have made a case for Brian Flores.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But you know Brian Flores. Nah, come on.
That's a case.
You know Brian Flores is not winning shit in the NFL anytime soon.
Oh hell no! I said,
He might have blackballed himself from ever being hired as a coach.
Oh, no doubt about that. No doubt about that.
Man. We can go into it, man, with the coaches, man. Look, we finally got a coach. Like I said, water's wet. Dennis Allen was fucking coach. I'm mad that Eric Bieniemy wasn't our coach, but hey. But what y'all think about Mike McDaniel saying he's biracial? That shit. He said he got a black daddy. The dude the Dolphins hired. He said he got a black daddy, but I'm saying he never claimed that shit before till you it was a big controversy. It was like
that's just them trying to cover up the fact that owner is a little racist. That's all.
A little,
like, dude. I'm like, where? Your daddy must have been light skinned. you have no features. I'm like, zero features. I'm looking like, where? He must be Hispanic. That's what I thought. He must be Hispanic. That's why he's saying he biracial. I'm not saying. I said that's why he said he biracial. I'm like, he got to be like Hispanic, Asian, or somewhere in there mixed up.
No, it's not either, Ronald.
Or he was adopted. And he claimed the father that adopted him could have been black. And that's why he claimed it.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. Like, I'm looking for it. I looked at his picture, I'm saying, nothing. Like, not even a curly hair. You got curly hair, your hair straight. He said he was half black.
He got that Indian hair. He got that Indian hair.
They better saying I'm half Native American, bro. They better saying that. I was like, so they hired a black coach? Where? I had to say where? When did he ever say he was black? When? Oh, hey, you know who did it? Stephen Ross did it. Ross said, tell him you're black.
Go ahead.
A black coach.
Do you think that Lovie Smith was the consolation prize in Houston?
Yes,
because Flores was supposed to be the coach.
Flores should have been the coach in Houston.
Flores was going to be the coach, and they hired Lovie Smith at the last fucking minute.
I honestly think they hired Lovie Smith to try to keep Deshaun Watson from leaving.
That ain't going to happen.
Deshaun don't want to be there, man.
He wants no part of Houston, no matter what.
You know why he don't want no part of Houston? The massage parlor's been told on him, man. That's what happened.
You knew he wanted happy ending. Stop fronting.
He might have wanted it.
They knew it.
That's Thursday, but okay. As announced, the first inductee of 2000. So you want to ruin my fucking Friday? Ruin my fucking Friday.
Oh Lord!
I'm not going to even rant on this. Eric,
Vic, you're on. What do you put him on timeout?
Log on.
Eric,
you his ass.
With that one, Eric. I'm not going to mention that name on Friday. Thursday, you'll get my my take on that. Boy, that's called fake news. There's no black in it, man.
We know. Oh, we know.
He said he's black. I can't tell you he's not black. I need to see his daddy. He said, "Daddy black." I need to see his daddy. I need to see a picture of him and his daddy together. I'm talking about an old picture, not a new one. I need an old picture with him growing up with his daddy.
We need some confirmation that he's a minority.
Why she gonna say, well, since I'm a minority, my daddy wasn't there. That's what he gonna fucking say. I don't have any pictures of my daddy. That's what he gonna fucking say. Watch. I need proof.
My daddy wasn't around when I was growing up.
Yeah,
my daddy went for a pack of cigarettes and then come back. That's what he gonna say. And he never came back. But I just knew he was black. I can tell you. He's black, I tell you. He's black. Man. Oh, man. But,
that's crazy.
But I'm happy for Lovie Smith. I am very, very happy for Lovie Smith.
He deserved another chance.
Because they railroaded him in, that was Chicago?
Well, I thought it was Tampa.
Well, Tampa, yeah, well, no, I know it was Chicago he coached.
Yeah, well, Chicago, he went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman.
He should have been a coach for life for that.
For that. But yeah, he deserved another chance.
Yeah, and he's a good guy, good defensive coach.
His team's gonna suck, but you deserve a shot.
They fought. That team fought, and they should have got rid of that other coach he got rid of. That team fought for him. They took the Colts out the playoff. No, not the Colts. That was the Jaguars. So they took somebody to the limit. They beat the Chargers. So if the Chargers would have won that game, they wouldn't even been in that situation it was in. So, yeah, they beat the Chargers.
But good for him for getting another shot. He deserves it.
We about to get to that right now, Vic. And he said Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, Vic. But the Super Bowl picks, man, since Vic asked for them. Who you going with for the Super Bowl? Who is y'all pick?
Rams 27, Bengals 13.
Rams 27. Got one for the Rams. You, Jake?
I'm an AFC dude. I stick with my division, so I'm going with the Bengals over the Rams.
I guess I'm the tiebreaker. I told my family they have Ram ties, and I look over my shoulder for my new step for my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law might kill me if I pick against the Rams, but I like to live on the dangerous side. I got the Bengals 34, Rams 31.
Okay.
High scoring Super Bowl. That's what I got. That's my pick. I just feel something about Joe Burrow. This dude is just fucking magic. I don't know what he got a horseshoe up his ass ever since he got his face knocked off in LSU. Something unlocked in him, and he's been great. And I just don't know. He just get better as the game goes on.
That's one thing I did notice. He does get he adjusts well.
And it's like the defense feeds off him. He makes a play. Their defense feeds off him, and they start locking up. And it's like the Rams can be up 21, and we seen them almost lose to Brady.
Yep.
Yes,
sir.
So that defense, that secondary worries me against a team with a good wide receiver core because Brady did that with half his core and came back.
Yeah, Mike Evans and Scrubs.
Yeah.
No, and Gronk.
And Gronk.
Okay, and Gronk. You're right.
Gronk is getting his.
He picked Bengals Nation.
Okay.
Bengals 28. Oh, I don't think. Damn. Damn. I think it's gonna be that far, but I think the Rams gonna score a little bit more than 17. But I feel you. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened that way. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised, but I think they're gonna try to make this a high scoring Super Bowl. Tapped into my super Saiyan Burrow. I got a lot of people on Burrow. Izzy can look like a genius right now. Izzy can look like a genius picking the Rams. What made you pick the Rams, Izzy?
Let's see. Give me Cooper. You can say that Cooper Kupp and Jamar Chase, that's a wash. You can say that's a wash.
That's a wash. Yeah.
I think Odell's better than the other two receivers over there.
T. Higgins, yeah, little.
I will say the Bengals' running attack is better.
Yes.
But I will say their defense will come up big. It's strictly a defense.
And I think the Rams' defense is suspect.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just their corners. Their corners are suspect. Like Jalen Ramsey, I said that other show, he's overrated to me.
Absolutely. We've said it before. He is.
If he let Jamar Chase get loose. Like you said, like, and all it takes is for him to catch one long pass like it, and then you can't cover him the rest of the game. You just killing him. So the game rests between Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey. Will Jalen Ramsey be locked in, or would he do what he did against Mike Evans and get toast?
God. Oh, my God.
And that happens. Joe Burrow gets in the rhythm.
Yeah.
Good night. You can say good night. I don't care about Aaron Donald, because we seen him win the game getting sacked 9 times. Sacks don't matter with Joe Burrow. Sorry, Dasty. I'm still hurt. I would wonder. I wonder who he would pick. Let me see who he would pick. Maybe he'll give me a pick and I'll put it up there later or something. But I don't know who he's picking, but he probably will pick against Joe Burrow just because they beat him. So he ain't thinking it's nasty knowing him. He probably gonna pick the Rams because he don't like Burrow beat his Titans. I don't know. Normally he might shock me and pick the Bengals. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a good show. A good show. The Bengals had to stop AD 99. No, they don't. No, they don't.
Not necessarily.
They showed that they can get sacked billions. He got sacked 9 times and won the game. All he got to do is make enough plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly.
Look, they can come in. Aaron Donald can hit him in the mouth and he throw a pass perfectly to Jamar Chase and he get open and he go crazy. Joe Mixon can get loose on a run.
Or T. Higgins.
Tyler Boyd. This is like one of the most even Super Bowls I've seen in a while. It's pretty damn even. Like
I think that it could go either way.
It's even. It's like, other Super Bowls, like you can feel it like, oh well, this one should win. Like we thought the Chiefs should beat the Bucs last year, but like they surprised the hell out of us. A surprise came out of that. It's like the Chiefs beat the 49ers. Okay, we saw that. It like for the last couple of years, you kind of see like, okay. But this one here is like, I'm picking the Bengals because Joe Burrow, but I wouldn't be mad if the Rams won.
No. I wouldn't be mad if the Bengals won. Wouldn't be mad.
It's just like, this is Super Bowls that we wanted. I just wish it wasn't in LA, so it would be even more fair because you got all these damn LA people gonna be there and shit. Even though their fans don't come out for shit anyway. Except for watching the AARP team.
What is your thoughts on the Pro Bowl?
Oh my God.
Get rid of that shit.
Oh my God.
Flag football game where they got flags on with no pads on and let them juke around like that. I would rather watch that.
That game.
Honestly, I think what they should do is take the 2 worst teams and let them play for the number 1 draft pick.
Hell yeah.
That would be more interesting to me than watching a bunch of guys playing, catch.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, I heard that shit floated around a lot.
That's not bad.
Like
I think that would be the smartest thing. You have the 2 worst teams, even though the records might reflect that one's worse than the other. Take the ones that are going to pick 1 and 2 and let them play for that number 1 pick.
Another idea I heard was let the Senior Bowl be but in place of the Pro Bowl. Like Senior Bowl to what the Pro Bowl is, and I'd rather watch some college kids go at it trying to make it to the end. That idea of the Senior Bowl, I will take it. I don't want to watch that shit. It's
I watched it and I sat here and I was like, I can't believe I sat here to watch this.
I watched one quarter.
What were you thinking?
Where back in the day, the Pro Bowl was a little bit better.
First off,
you know what I'm saying? They actually played.
We don't have the best players in the Pro Bowl. Half the best players are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not even getting the best players. So why not take the two worst teams, let them battle head to head for that number one pick? And then to me, that would be a more interesting game. It would generate more money. I'd think.
Watch that. I would definitely watch that.
I would watch it.
But this, them going in there and, playing in a game, they would like playing catch.
Touch.
Yeah. Soon as you would tell beep, beep, okay, you got them. No, I want to see somebody get leveled.
I need somebody to do the spirit of Sean Taylor and decleat somebody. That's the last Pro Bowl I remember that was exciting. Sean Taylor been dead for some years now.
Oh yeah, that was a star. Too bad. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I'm like this. When Mac Jones was running up there doing the giddy, somebody should have knocked him out. Pow!
Or better, how's this for an idea? Turn into a backyard game. Give me your 5 best players. Boom.
Yeah, but your 5 best players, 5 of them are probably playing in the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl.
but still, yeah. It'd be like I said, just turn to a backyard game and why have 11
competition?
Because ain't nobody spending $50 a ticket to go watch no backyard football game. You know what I'm saying? People are still paying money to go to the Pro Bowl.
Like, when they were throwing the ball deep, the deep ball. Bring back the quarterback challenge.
Absolutely.
Bring the skills competition and just make it a skills thing. And people will pay to watch that. You got to lower the ticket price.
I would do that. Bring the skills competition back, but the game would be the 2 worst teams.
You got the skills competition. I'm just saying, let's make that the main event, the skill competition, because the skills competition was better than the game. I watched.
Ain't nobody like.
The game.
I'm not spending $50 a ticket or whatever it was to go watch these guys throw tire into
I'm not spending $50 to watch that damn Pro Bowl. I'm not spending $1 to watch that Pro Bowl. Shit, that would piss me off.
It pissed me off that I wasted my time the other day watching.
I was mad. I watched 1 quarter, and I said, "Man, this is not football."
I saw 2 plays. I'm like, "Fuck this."
And the NBA has it right.
Yes, and it's not even close. The only good thing about baseball is the home run hitting contest. I hate watching the baseball All-Star game. Yeah, I don't care about it anymore.
Baseball got some consequences to it, like the winner. Don't the winner get like home field advantage in the World Series or something like that?
Yeah,
that was stupid.
They didn't do that. I'm saying you can't even do it there because the Super Bowl is predetermined. So you can't say, hey, the winner of the Super Pro Bowl get home field advantage for the. You gotta think of something to incentivize people, man. You gotta think of something. Like
that's why I feel the 2 worst teams playing would be more interesting than anything they could come out with.
Or better yet, have everybody put $5,000 into a pot, winner take all.
Ooh. Yeah, that would.
Winner take all.
People be playing pretty hard then.
Yeah.
They're millionaires, so they can put more than $5,000 in the pot. They'll play for that. They do get paid extra, the winners, but still, nobody trying to.
I would say have the Pro Bowl weekend, give the players their little shine with showing them, have them walk across the stage or whatever, but get the two worst teams to play, man. It would be more interesting. I think it would bring more fans in because if it was let's say if it was my Jets and your Saints, people are trying to go see that. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
they would go see that. More than going to see these guys, like you said, playing catch, two-hand touch.
That's what they doing. They playing touch.
They're playing touch.
Yeah. Touch football.
Nobody wants to get hurt.
Yeah, okay, it's nice to see these players, but you could still show them off with the competition, with the quarterback competition and shit like that. Then show them on stage at halftime of that show. Here are your Pro Bowl, here are your Pro Bowl players for offense and defense, and then have them walk across the stage. They'll still do the week, the stuff for the week, and then boom, after halftime, here we go. The next half of the game, for something that means something.
Yeah, because that's not. No, they gotta do something with that. I'll just get rid of it.
Good.
Or get rid of it. But I would go with they're gonna say, but if you do the two worst teams, Jacksonville, let's say, only won one game, the number 2 team won 3 games. How is that fair if the number 3 team wins? Then they get the first round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? I could see them complaining like that, but to me, I think it would just be smarter.
The difference between 1 and 3 games is y'all both shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares? As I can tell her, who cares? Give us something to watch or get rid of it.
Or get rid of it, please.
And before, why not do the Pro Bowl after the Super Bowl like before?
He's like, how do you bring the team together for that game? Because the game in question is during the postseason. You'll probably tell them, hey, get ready. We're going to be practicing. Get ready for the season.
Absolutely. Or better yet,
at the beginning of the season, the NFL sends out a memo. The 2 worst teams will be playing in the Pro Bowl instead of it being a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, get ready.
They have to change the name of it.
But they'll never do that, though. I know they would never do that.
But it's a good thought, Jason. It's a good thought.
It's better than
it would definitely make football better.
It's better than what they have.
Yes.
What they have now is garbage.
Especially since they're not playing hard. Back in the day, like you said, they hit. They might have not sacked the quarterback.
Yeah, they touched the quarterback, but they hit each other.
Yeah, the wide receivers got hit, running backs got tackled. Now, as soon as the running back runs into your arms, they blow the whistle.
No, man, football is a contact sport. You can't play like this.
Exactly. This ain't soccer.
They have more contact in soccer.
Hey, they can make a rule for anything, man. If your team suck and you don't want to play in them, win more games. Shit, that's how you feel.
Absolutely.
Get your ass out there and play for that number 1 pick. Shit.
Because really, is it you're earning a number 1 pick for being a loser? Let them work for it. Take the 2 worst teams. You want this number 1 pick. You want this, you want this shiny thing up on top. Let's go. Play for it. Not because you sucked. Earn the shit. Because how is that earning it? You were the shittiest team in the league. So here you go. The best player coming out of college, you get the pick. How is it,
I get your logic. I get the logic. I get the logic. It's going to be all about how to execute that, though. It's going to be the hardest thing. That's what I think Eric is saying. To execute it because the players going to be out. I don't care if you got to get second string players. Fuck the starters then. Get the fucking second string out there. They'll play. Get the practice squad.
If you tell them in the beginning of the season, this is our plan. Now, if you're the shittiest team, you better have a game plan for that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Game. Or something. or let the practice squad players play. I know they're gonna hit hard.
Damn right they will.
Shit, if you don't want them to play, let the practice squad play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because this shit is horrible. And then my fucking running back goes out there and get fucking arrested.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
I'm like, well, you know, if the dude was being disrespectful, it's okay. You got your ass beat.
Boy.
But if he just was drunk and he hit the dude and beat his ass, then fuck. You know you're going to get suspended about 4 or 5 games. I already fucking know it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. At least 4.
At least 4.
Fucking this motherfucker. I said, this motherfucker. I go out there, they say Alvin Kamara got hurt. And then the thing was, the shit happened the night before the Pro Bowl, so they let him play in the Pro Bowl. And then fucking he got arrested after the Pro Bowl.
Dumb.
Oh, I knew he was going to jail. Shit.
Dumb fuck. So I gotta say about that.
Yeah,
I'm sure they knew.
Yes, of all things.
But if they would have put him in jail before the Pro Bowl, a lot of people wouldn't have been like, "Oh, fuck that! I ain't watching it. Alvin Kamara's not going to be there."
Yeah.
So they let him play, and then had the cops waiting for him at the end of the tunnel. You know, he probably said he got arrested and be like, "Yo, let me play, and as soon as the game is over, I'll hand myself in."
And he did.
I'll put it to you this way. I'm just looking at it like this. I'm like, of all players, it could have been any other Saints player that fucking did this shit. Not the core of our offense. Man, what the fuck are you thinking? We lose Sean Payton and this motherfucker lose his mind? What the fuck going on?
That just shows them that people can't handle their liquor.
I really think, because Alvin really is a cool dude, I think somebody did something. I think they said the dude pushed him first. Like, man, you don't push me. I'm going to fucking whoop your ass. And that's what happened.
Yeah. You violated my
space. His security whooped the dude ass. That's what happened. So, it got bad. You're like, rosters are 53. One pick ain't changing you overnight, because we can look at something that, bruh, one pick did change that team.
Yes.
Well, 2 picks, if you count. Well, first of all, Joe Burrow got hurt last year, so we don't know what he would have done. But Jamar Chase changed that fucking team. Yeah. That was 1 pick. Changed that team. It was not this series of picks. Because they were playing well with Joe Burrow in his rookie year. A lot of people don't know the Bengals were playing well, then he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then that was it. You know, they were playing games.
They were playing quiet. They were winning games quietly.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they were playing well. They were playing well until he got hurt. And then he got hurt, the shit went
south.
He gets 1 receiver from LSU that he knows, and they're in the Super Bowl. That's 1 pick, Eric. That's 1 pick. That's 1 pick. Dude, it's 1 pick. Let's be real. 1 pick can change your franchise, especially if it's a quarterback. It was a game-changing quarterback. It can change your franchise. It can give you hope. And even if you want to say it's not Jamar Chase, it's Joe Burrow, it's still 1 pick. So Joe Burrow swagger, I want to play for Joe Burrow, so my team plays harder. We overachieve more than we can. So 1 player can't change your team, man. People be wanting to say, oh, no, it's a series of picks. Hell no, it's usually 1 person galvanizing the troops that they want to fight for. I'm just trying to tell you, it's okay. He said the Rams gave up the house for this year. Yep.
Yes, they did.
It is
they
not
sold their soul to win the Super Bowl.
And that's why you picked him.
Yeah.
He had to stick to his guns, man. He said the Rams sold their soul to win the Super Bowl.
They sold their souls, and yes.
I give you this. Izzy called that shit. Izzy said they're going to the Super Bowl once they start doing that shit. They say it got to be Super Bowl or bust. That's what Izzy said. Super
exactly.
Bowl or bust. So,
we lost the game, but we had a good season. Shut up. No, you didn't.
You don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear no. We gave up everything to win the Super Bowl, and you tell me you losing is still a plus? No. Sorry.
Them people in LA gonna have a heart attack if they lose that Super Bowl.
Those are horrible fans out in LA. That's a horrible fan base. Football fan base.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose their shit because if they don't win it this year, what makes you think they're gonna be that good next year?
I mean, Joe Burrow just gonna be just as another year into it.
They're a year older.
A year older with some more pieces to the puzzle.
And they're gonna have cap space. That's what people don't realize. They don't have cap. They have cap space for next year, people. So if they win the Super Bowl, people are gonna want to play in Cincinnati now.
Yep.
And Cincinnati now can be what Kansas City was trying to be.
Absolutely.
You know, in
Kansas
football,
City's
don't matter.
problem is they overdid it on offense and didn't work on their defense.
Yeah, and
that Kansas City defense is horrible.
I think they rely too much on Pat Mahomes. You know, that's too much for one man to take on, man. Like, he has to be Superman every fucking game.
They gave him what, 2 new offensive linemen?
I mean, maybe Andy Reid they caught up to Andy Reid. Maybe that's what's going on.
That's
it's that defense. If they pick up some studs on that defense, then Kansas City would be somebody that you could be scared of. Because honestly, as long as you could keep up with Mahomes scoring,
or stop him from scoring,
you could win. That team could be beat. Like, their defense doesn't scare anybody.
I don't think Cincinnati would have beat Buffalo. I don't think Cincinnati would have beat Buffalo. I was being honest. That's my thing.
I mean,
Buffalo would have squeaked by, and that game was in Buffalo. Them swirling winds and it's cold as hell out there.
Speaking of AFC,
I don't know if Burrow Magic would have made it.
Speaking of AFC teams, what's the shit about Aaron Rodgers to Nashville?
They already said no to it. They already said that was a rumor. The Titans not interested.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Right.
That's bullshit. If he showed up at the door, them motherfuckers would have fruit cake and the whole 9 yards. Come on,
they said they rolling with Tannehill. You hear that nasty? They rolling with Tannehill.
Another wasted year.
Oh Lord.
Might as well trade Henry.
Yeah, you might as well. You're stifling homie from getting a title.
Adrian Peterson all over again.
Oh,
yeah, they said that. They said they sticking with Tannehill. Tannehill is the quarterback of the future.
Yeah.
Damn it, nasty.
Wait. I'm gonna try to say that with a straight face. Okay, wait. I got you. Wait. Here we go. In character and scene. Tannehill is the quarterback of. I can't even get it out. Oh man, fellas, it's been a great show. One day I'm gonna get that out. Tannehill is the quarterback of the future for the Tennessee. Oh man,
you just taking advantage because Nasty ain't here. That's all.
Oh man, if I'd have said that, man, Nasty would have flipped his lid. All I can say is, man, buy the merch. The merch is here. Buy the merch.
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. Be cool.
Yeah, buy the merch, man. Buy the merch. And more merch is on the way. I'm thinking about doing the Free the Wagon shirts.
or
Free the Wagon.
Goldbergers.
Oh, fuck. Goldbergers.
Old burgers.
Old burgers. And the rowdy hookers. That's
the rowdy hookers.
Well, man, y'all got any shout outs besides for the rowdy hookers?
Go ahead, Jay.
I just shout out the crew. We always have a decent show here. You know, we have fun. Shout out to those who came and threw in your 2 cents.
Eric.
That's what we need. We need to get more people to come and tune in so we could get like a crowd like on Thursday nights.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Eric.
Um,
Eric with his 2 cents about Lonzo Ball. Got
oh, shout out to you guys as always. Jay, you're my boy. You know that. Mo, you're the shit. You know that. To the people who watch, thank you. Buy the merch.
Man, I thank y'all guys, man, for coming on, doing this. I appreciate it. Eric, thank you for joining us. And Vic too. Vic joined us finally.
From St. Louis?
I'm saying, even though Vic was talking wrestling on the sports day. Oh man. But I didn't get attacked on this show, people. I made it through. I think she's in the
waiting
room.
for the camera to go off.
Yeah, I didn't get attacked. I made it through. I made it.
She's watching right now. She's watching the stream right now with her handcuffs. Ahead. Say goodbye, baby. Say goodbye.
Hey, the Travel Chief is coming on shortly, so watch it.
That's right.
And I'm mad I can't be there, but shit happens. But it's okay. I'll watch it on TV and be just as fine. I'd rather do the show with you guys anyway than go to WWE. So it works.
We appreciate that.
Let me see somebody else saying something. Oh Lord. Eric, you already won last week, man. Come on. Here come the unsuspected champ. Oh man. Yeah, pow! Oh, you ain't even going like that. But we will be back Thursday. And we're gonna have a guest Thursday.
Nice.
I talked to Mr. Jacoby. Mr. Jacoby coming back on the show. Jacoby Boykins coming back on the show. He was on NXT last week.
Oh shit.
He was in the barbershop. Go look back at the barbershop.
Yes.
The guy who was talking was on the show.
Oh shit.
He trained Trick Williams. He told me he trained him. I tell you, man, you gotta come on the show and tell us about it. So He will be on the show next Thursday.
Nice.
He was on there before. He gave one of the funniest interviews ever, man. So if you go back in the archives, it was pretty fucking funny. So I think that before Iz joined the show.
Yeah.
It was like a while ago. So yeah, so we'll have him there. We're gonna have a guest. He said he's gonna do the show. All I gotta do is send him the link and he's gonna join in. So I saw the show, I said, oh shit. that's Jacoby. And so we have people that's in the E who work with the E. So tell us about it if you want to see it. But this is your boy.
Now we know where the leak is.
You know what the leak?
Now we know where the leak is. Every time we say something or something's written on that show and it comes out the next week, now we know where the leak is. Yeah, Jacoby. We'll be seeing you on Thursday. Bring the check.
Hey, it's expensive.
He's with NXT 2.0. Like him.
Hey, he can still whisper into somebody's ear.
Boy, more young before my wife come in and choke me out.
Oh, you breaking up big time.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, see? We talking WWE and Vince is getting his ass now.
See what happens when we mention about leaks and whatnot, and this is what happens.
Funny because he's still talking, thinking he's coming over like regular, and no, you choppy like a motherfucker right now. Okay, I guess I'm here by myself. Deuces, people.
Thanks for watching.